We are starting with the very sad news that Kris Hallenga, founder, of course, of breast cancer charity CoppaFeel, has died aged 38, 15 years after she was first diagnosed. We're going to be talking to Amy Dowden and Dr Hilary in just a moment after a look back at some of her incredible work to raise awareness right here on this very show. They missed it.
Yeah.
The authorities missed it because of your age.
Yeah, I didn't fit the profile of getting breast cancer.
What age were you again, you
23. When they said, this is normal for you, I just thought, yeah, fine.
You don't know about this, but there's two people in the audience today whose lives have actually been saved by your campaigning.
If you're worried, get it checked out. At CoppaFeel, we educate young people because it's a habit that young people need to start doing. We do amazing things with our hands every day. One of them should be checking your boobs.
An amazing, amazing woman, Amy Dowden and Dr Hilary join me now. And Hilary, it's just so very sad. Only 23, as she said there, when she was diagnosed. We, of course, met her many times.
Yeah, many times.
Force of nature.
Absolutely
Incredible
creative,
woman.
fearless,
Yeah.
passionate, inspirational, and she saved many, many lives. She raised millions for charity and still is. Her charity still is, of the boobettes, you know, the young survivors of breast cancer. And I think that's largely what it's all about. It isn't just an older woman's disease. It can affect younger women too.
Yeah.
And never, ever assume that if something is a little bit abnormal for you, that it's just due to premenstrual changes. Never assume that. Go and get it checked out.
Sure.
Check your breasts yourself regularly. It was the inspiration for our Change and Check campaign as well.
Yeah,
As I
that's
say,
true.
she saved so many
What
lives.
she did and what she achieved. And Amy, you're sitting here part of that very legacy because you did the trek, didn't you?
Yeah, I did the Pembrokeshire trek, and it was on that trek I was there, and I was speaking to the most wonderful trekkers, and I realised I'm here advertising and, you know, raising awareness to check yourselves, and I don't even check myself.
Right.
So from that trek, I started to check myself, and just a few months later, I found my lump. And so if it wasn't for CoppaFeel, if it wasn't for Kris, I probably wouldn't be sat here right now.
Gosh, that's astonishing, isn't it? And I know you're going to do the next trek as well, aren't you?
Yes, so I'm going to be doing the Brecon Beacon.
That's right. When is that?
trek
June
in
8th,
June,
isn't it?
yeah.
Lovely.
And for me, it's kind of like coming full circle. So I did the one in 2022 in Pembrokeshire with Giovanna. The following year, exactly, I was having my mastectomy.
Yeah.
And it'll be in exactly a year now, so
Gosh.
full circle.
That's a huge milestone for you. That's going to be a very emotional trek for so many ways. But the thing about her was she had this, I mean, CoppaFeel, the sense of humour.
Yes.
You know, the cheekiness.
Yeah.
And we love that, don't we? I mean, that really, it just, you talk about her and you smile. You can't help it.
Yeah, I think she was always so positive, wasn't she? She always said she wasn't on a battle, she wasn't on a fight.
Yes.
And I think all that she did to raise awareness, like Deborah, you know, Balbabe, I think it's what inspired me as well to speak out. And yeah, and, you know, the message, you know your own body, and if something's not right, go to the GP.
Yeah, because she really, they kept saying, no, you're too young, no, you don't fit the profile, all of that.
Yeah, that's
She
right.
kept
Because, I
going.
mean, at 23 to be diagnosed, it is very unusual.
It is.
I mean, the chances are about 1 in 15,000, but nevertheless, you know, you still need to spot that. And if the GP isn't sure, then, you know, get checked. I mean, there are scans you can have, not mammograms at that age, but scans. And genetic testing if there's a family history. So it's about being aware of your own body. So you know your own breasts better than anybody else, better than the doctor. So regularly checking to see if there's any change.
Sure.
That's so important. And yeah, she was on our programme and she was always
great.
laughing, was smiling. The sense of humour. She broke
sense
to
of
bosom.
humour.
She was the first to have nipples on TV. You know, wasn't she the inverted nipple as a sign of something?
That's right. Now we're like, yeah, that's fine. I mean, we've done
absolutely.
live examinations, you know,
Sure.
with showing women how to actually do it if they want to do that. I mean, we've got that on our channel. And it's a great idea. What I loved about her was she said cheerio to everybody. So it wasn't a funeral; it was a funeral. Wasn't it? Because everybody had fun. Dawn French was there.
Yeah, Giovanna Fletcher was there.
Giovanna's a huge. She'll be devastated. She really will.
They were very, very good friends.
Very close indeed. But what a great idea.
Yeah.
Have your funeral before you toddle off.
Well, exactly.
So that
So
you can
people
be
could say
there.
what they want to say to you and you can say what you want to them. Yeah, it makes absolute sense.
I love that. And the legacy, of course, will continue.
Absolutely.
The treks will continue, the fundraising, the awareness, you know, those brilliant stickers. Because, I mean, you'd so much in common. You're a twin as well.
Yes.
And, of course, Kris was a twin. And her sister helped her so much, didn't she?
Yeah, she did.
She really
Yeah.
did. She was fantastic. And, yeah, I think it's about celebrating somebody who's done amazing things. We'll never know how many lives she's saved, actually.
And she's going to continue to save these lives.
She is.
And she led 3-4 lifetimes in hers.
Oh, geez.
You know, because she just crammed so much into it.
Exactly.
I mean, what she said was that diagnosis of having stage 4 invasive breast cancer, there is no stage 5.
Yeah.
And what she said was, it made me appreciate every single day, you know, knowing that it was finite. And that's so important.
It really
Live
is.
every day.
Because we don't until something like this happens. I was really shocked, even although we knew, you know, from 23 she's been told she was terminal, and even though we knew that, it's still a shock.
Yeah.
You know, to see her light dimmed, it's just, yeah, what a great girl.
And I think for the breast community, we've definitely lost, you know, a massive bright soul star within us that I think a lot of us relied on.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, it's very true. Very, very true. It's very sad, but like we said, our thoughts go out to her family, especially her sister, all of her family and everybody that loved her. But the work continues. And she did, you're right, Hilary, she really inspired our Change and Check campaign, and you can download our Change and Check leaflet with all the symptoms, what we've been talking about of breast cancer, on our website, and that examination is on the website as well. I'm going to see you later with a much happier story, and a very important one too. Thank you both for the moment. Thank you.